Hello, everyone. Apologies about that earlier. Just trying to iron out some creases. A little bit of an issue. Dan's now got his new setup going, so he's got a fancy laptop and all that stuff. But we couldn't get the camera to work with what we normally use is Discord. They wouldn't work together, so we had a bit of an issue, a technical issue, but we got there in the end. Hopefully this is right. Hopefully everybody can see us, and yeah.
Excellent.
How are you, Dan? You alright?
I'm alright, buddy.
Enjoying your holiday?
Always, sitting around playing myself. Can't argue that, can you?
Nope. It's ideal life, that is. There is a cat in the corner. Cool. All right. Well, I don't know where to start.
I'll let you start. What do we normally start with the news?
We do have news. Okay, right. Let me go to my Mobile call. Hi, Rosa.
Yeah, hi, Rosa. Hashtag #1 fan.
Hashtag only fan.
Only fan.
I'm just going to move the chat box a minute because I've changed. Excuse the craziness a minute, guys. I'm just moving the chat box in all the screens so I don't have to do it again later. But now we've had to jiggle things around a little bit. It's all gone a bit crazy.
I'm in the same room, Rosa, but I've just changed angles. Giggity. Giggity. Just change the angle.
Right, okay, so I did a little bit of research on this. I actually read some stuff this time.
Okay.
Oh, where did it go?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Fuck. Where's... Oh, my God.
You proper lost, Chad, are you?
Okay, right. So, news. Bollocks, I didn't say anything in the news. News.
What, do you want me to start?
Okay, no.
Okay.
Right, okay. So there was something I did see in the news which is gaming related. There's a new study has found that gaming is unlikely to affect your well-being.
Unlikely. Oh,
Unlikely.
okay.
So, you know, it's my whole life. Dan's probably like one of the people that would understand this. There's always been like people saying that gaming's bad for you, it's bad for your head, it makes you want to kill people and stuff like that. And I've always been against that. I've never thought that because I play a certain game makes me want to go and punch someone in the face. That's just because you're. I was going to say the C word, but that's just because you're an asshole. Basically, if you go out in the street and stab someone, you're just an asshole. It's got nothing to do with what game you're playing. You can't blame it on playing like Grand Theft Auto. It's just the person you are. Whether you played a game or not means you're just still going to do it. How do you feel about that, Dan?
Oh, I'm same. You know, I've played obviously 18 years old, and I don't see myself going around killing people. I think they blame. It basically all started with was it a Doom mod that I can't think what the name of the massacre was in. Well, it's school shootings in America, innit? So they tend to oh God, was it a Doom mod? I can't remember the name of the Columbine. Didn't them shooters they basically made a level in Doom, didn't they, to plan their massacre?
I didn't know that. Well, that sounds about right.
I think that's where it sort of all stems from, is because obviously these sick individuals planned it like that. So, and I think then, like most things, they just get brushed with the same rug. No, what's it called? Painted with the same brush?
Yeah. So, yeah, tired of the same brush.
Tired of the same brush, isn't it? I think that's what it all stems from.
See, what I remember about this whole like games bad for you was Grand Theft Auto. I remember
the prostitutes, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah, because I'm going to go out there and spend £50 on a prostitute and then beat her around the head and stuff. But it was like, I think it was Grand Theft Auto 2 or 1, the top-down version, you know, the originals.
Oh, yeah.
And parents are like, oh, this game's so bad because it makes you go and steal cars and stuff like that. Well, no, it doesn't. It fucking doesn't. I mean, there's plenty of games. I play Mirror's Edge. You don't see me jumping off buildings and stuff, do you? I mean...
Hardcore, no, innit?
But it's just like it seems to go from one extreme to the other. Like people are saying that gaming is actually not that bad for you, and if anything, I think on a scientific level, I reckon gaming's good for you because it keeps your motor skills up, and it keeps your reactions like up as well.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
You probably know this, Dan. Like, if you go online now, at my age, and I play like an online game against like a load of shooter game or some like Modern Warfare or something like that, the kids now just absolutely destroy me because their reactions are so much quicker.
Oh God, yeah.
And I'm like, oh, but it's like someone shoots me, and I don't even notice it's happening. And then they're just, oh yeah. Like now I'm terrible because my reactions are getting slower because I'm getting older. But
I mate, that's one of the reasons I've stopped playing FPSs because I'm not going to get embarrassed by a 4-year-old on bloody Fortnite. Ain't happening.
That's the truth, though, isn't it? As depressing as it is, that is exactly what happens now. You get absolutely destroyed by 13-year-olds who haven't even had puberty yet.
No.
And
my self-esteem can't take that.
It's not worth the embarrassment anymore. I'll stick to the single-player campaign games.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you on that one. So my news, I've just literally read this on the BBC website.
Oh dear.
Man fleeing Wiltshire crash scene attacked by emus.
What?
So, a driver who fled the scene of a crash was attacked by a group of emus after climbing into their field.
That's fucking karma, isn't it?
God. Someone says he saw the driver being attacked by a group after he climbed into their field. Wiltshire police said the driver of the pickup truck has been arrested on suspicion of failing to stop, dangerous driving, and causing actual bodily harm. Oh, that is so funny.
Well, serves him right. And they hurt as well, emus. They come.
Do you know what? They're big animals. Well, obviously they're big animals.
Yeah. Are the emus the one with the one claw that's like really quite long and they can like?
Ooh, they could be. Yeah, no, they could be. But I suppose if it was on maybe a farm, maybe they've took that claw out.
Don't know. If I remember right, I think because obviously ostriches can kick you and they can hurt, but the emu is more dangerous because it's got a longer claw which can slash at you as well. And there's stories of people being disemboweled by an emu.
Well, by the sounds of it, they just started pecking the shit out of him. It reminds you of that scene of have you seen Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah, long time ago.
I know it's ostriches in that film, but you can just imagine it just like attacking him.
Just a bunch of them, like 5 of them, just beating down on him.
Beating the shit out of him. There you go, fit cushion pads. Okay. Look at Rosa knowing her emu.
Look at her, devoid of... She's copy and pasted this.
Yeah, 100%.
Its legs are devoid of feathers, and underneath its feet are thick, cushioned pads, like a kusawari. The emu has a sharp claw on its toes, which are a major defensive attribute. Fucking copy and pasting that. There's no way... Rosa's too inbred to know what that is.
Too inbred.
Copy and pasted, yeah.
Copy and paste. Yeah, defo. You sounded intelligent though, Rosa.
Yeah, you almost had us going there.
You almost had us. Just shouldn't have used that devoid.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just go.
I suppose next thing we can talk about is obviously the England women are into the final, aren't they, of the Euros?
Yeah, they are. They're playing now, aren't they?
Is it now, is it?
I've seen someone playing on
Sunday, I
TV.
think.
Oh, is it?
So they beat, was it Sweden 4-0? Give them their due.
Fair play to them. Doing a lot
Yeah,
better
that's
than
what I
fucking
thought.
blokes
Fair
ever
play
do.
to them. Well, the men did get into the final last time when they lost to Italy, didn't they?
In the Euros?
Yeah, the Euros.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We failed at the last hurdle.
But no, fair play.
Yeah,
Hopefully
fair
the
play.
Lionesses win. At least win something. Or something gold, not bloody silver. Innit? Tired of bloody silver.
Tired of silver. Tired of second place. Or runners up.
Tired of second place. I don't know what else. Oh, I know what I was going to say. Did you see, obviously, when the two Tory candidates were arguing on telly and that woman collapsed? And you just see Liz Truss just like, just run over. That was quite, like, oh, God.
I try. Do you know what? I was saying to my boss at work today, and I'm finding the news is starting to frustrate me a lot. So I try to
Okay.
avoid it because it just seems to be bullshit all the time, and you can clearly tell it's bullshit as well. So I just avoid the news nowadays. There's nothing good on there. It's all negative, isn't it? For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I can't think of it. Is there anything else in the news?
But I don't know. Oh, every woman's body is beach ready, says Spain. Taste it.
Beach ready.
Oh, I'm always beach ready. We're hanging out over my old tiny speedos. Talks to death on the news. Yeah, they do, don't they? Oh, go on. This looks really insightful, Rosa.
Yeah, just having a quick look through the news, and there's nothing really that interesting, really.
Really, I just the funniest one I saw was the Emu story, so that's piqued my interest. Right, what's the next session, Chud? Do you want to
The
move
next
on to it?
subject: if you go on holiday to Spain now, you have to prove that you have €85 to spend each day minimum. Well,
Oh God, really?
that's me not going then.
Oh no, well you never went to bloody Spain
I wouldn't
anyway.
go abroad, no, fuck that.
I like that. Chud. Think of all the experiences you could have.
So, next subject is movies.
Oh,
Movies.
there's some stuff coming out, isn't there?
There is. The trailer I have seen is the John Wick 4 trailer.
Oh, I actually haven't seen the trailer yet. I need to watch that. Definitely need to watch it.
It was good. It's like it was. It's there's the only bit I can really remember is like towards the end where Lawrence Fishburne's character comes up to John Wick, who's training, punching a bag,
That's it, yeah.
and he goes, "Hey John, you ready?" And he turns around and he goes, "Yeah."
Okay, I'll have to watch that. Actually, can we share it on here? Wait, can we share it? Share content. Ooh, we're going to share content. Oh, I might be able to share a window. Wait there, let me get YouTube up.
You're only a small window, mine, so I don't know how it's going to look, but
It's alright. Let's have a look. So it's a John Wick 4, is it?
John Wick 4 trailer. I think it came out either yesterday or the day before. Maybe yesterday.
Okay, let's have a look. John Wick 4 trailer. I will put it on silence because I don't want to get.
I suppose you wouldn't get.
Oh shit! Oh
doing?
shite!
What are you doing? If you just walk up with your porn,
Yeah, that load of porn.
it's like a day-old laptop and you've got porn all over it already.
So if I go window, right, I'm just trying to figure this out. Movies, Google search.
I thought you said boobies.
Boobies.
Okay.
Is it
okay.
showing you now? Or
Yeah,
not?
we can see it. Can you make it bigger or anything?
Not a bloody clue. Let's have a look.
Oh, there we go. That'll do.
Does that do? If I do full screen?
Yeah,
Minimize
that's
that.
it. Yeah.
Here we go. So we'll start from the beginning. Let's have a little look. Now, I've obviously not seen this.
Put the sound on.
Are we sure?
Yeah, I shouldn't get it monetized. Don't think so anyway. Because there's no music in it. Oh, I can't hear anyway.
Oh, can you?
No. So yeah. So obviously that's the Japanese Yakuza or whatever it is boss.
Okay.
This is
Oh,
Wesker.
he's serious. He's punching wood. Okay. Okay. Oh, that was bad.
Yeah, just throws an axe at someone. Someone stole his car again. This is it. You ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he never really talks, does he? In the films, he's kind of just like, you ought to know, and this sort of stuff. He's very husky and uses his belt a lot as well.
Okay, that is going to be badass. That will be badass.
Wakanda forever. That's another. Did you actually, talking about movies? Did you see in the Comic-Con? Did you see the I don't know if you've seen it, any of the highlights, but it was Marvel were announcing their what's it bloody called? You know, they got phases.
Oh,
They were showing like the
phase,
different
yeah.
films and stuff in phases. And obviously, Wakanda Forever is the end of this phase, and then they start phase 4. But there's nothing. When I was watching it, there's no like with phase. Hang on, end of phase 2. There was the big films at the end, weren't there? Whereas Infinity War, and then there was Endgame, which is kind of like the big films.
Oh yeah. Phase 3 wasn't that?
Was that phase 3 or phase 2? I can't remember. Anyway, but I noticed that in this one, they haven't got big. I don't know if they're keeping it quiet, but they haven't kind of got like a big sort of film, like show off film.
Well, I suppose are they going to do? I can't even think what the next big film's coming out. Is it? It seems to be Marvel seems to be doing a lot more TV shows at the moment. That seems to be what they want to do. And then are the 2 Avenger films coming out, like Avengers, the Krang Dynasty, is it? And then I suppose we can have a look, can't we? Let's have a look. So you looking forward to them, are you?
Well, there was some things. I don't know. It's they announced the Loki season 2, and I was really liked that. There's a lot of. It's kind of going outside of my depth now because I kind of, I'm kind of losing track because I don't really know this kind of side of Marvel. I know the previous side of Marvel.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I suppose now they're going to their, I suppose, lesser known properties, isn't it? Really.
I think Mr. Hill's watching by the looks of it.
It's Mr. Hill. They're only youngsters. Arc at him. Arc at John. So let's have a look. So I'm just trying to think what films are getting up.
So many. They announced new Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, as I say, I was just looking at Guardians of the Galaxy. I think the new Ant-Man looks quite good. I quite like that.
A few like we haven't heard of before.
Coming Thunderbolts. There's a new Captain America.
Yeah, and apparently Rogers is supposed to be back in it.
Oh, really? I know what I was going to chat to you, but I've just seen it now. They're doing a new Blade.
Yeah, it's a series though, isn't it?
Yeah, which is fine. There was a TV series of the original, but it didn't include Wesley Snipes. I think it ran for about 2-3 seasons.
Did you know what rumor I heard about Blade?
Go on.
It's going to be a woman.
You can't have Blade as a woman.
No. She-Hulk. She-Hulk's coming out soon. Sorry, just saw that.
Yeah, She-Hulk. That looks alright.
Yeah, it does look alright. As long as they don't emphasize too much on the fact that she's a woman.
Well, going back to Blade, what I want is I want it as an 18.
An 18, full of gore, full of blood, and
full
swearing.
Full of gore, full of blood, but they're definitely not going to do that.
It's not Marvel's thing, is it? They haven't done an 18 film.
No, because I love Blade 2. I think that's one of the best Marvel films, but it's not really a Marvel film, but it is, that they've done.
It's at the dark side of Marvel, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What's number 2 about?
Number 2's when they go hunting them super vampires, isn't it?
Yeah, that was probably my big favourite as well.
I love that one.
It's just because that actor, the guy that plays the bad guy.
Yeah, I don't know who the actor is.
He was also in Hellboy. He played Hellboy 2. What was the last one? Not the most recent, the one before it.
Did he play the main character in that? Did he?
He played the elf guy.
Yes. So sorry, I'm just getting the cast up now.
He's trained in like martial arts and all that sort of stuff. Isn't he?
Blade 2 full cast. Let's have a look who he is.
So I'm just watching
because I love that one.
Cat not going to piss on my stuff.
I love the idea that he was going round killing other vampires. What was the? I can't think what the character's name was.
I was born ready, motherfucker.
I was born ready, motherfucker.
That's the third one. I quite like the third one as well. It's got Triple H in it.
Yeah, is Triple H in it?
Yeah, Triple H is in the third one.
I know Ryan Reynolds is obviously in the
he's in it as well.
Third one. I can't get. Wait, my Google Foo's a little bit rubbish at the moment. But I can't remember the name of the actual chap, like the actual character name.
Who? Which one?
The actual baddie, the prince. You know, the one who goes
Anuba?
around.
Prince Anubu? Hang on, let me look.
Anyway, I'll look forward to that. Do you know what, another film that I'm looking forward to? Have you seen the film advertised Bullet Train with Brad Pitt?
Yeah, I keep seeing it coming up.
Do you know, I might actually see it. The idea of it looks good.
There's actually some big people. Sorry, I'm no sidetracking. There's actually some big names in Blade 2. You've got Norman Reedus.
Yeah.
You've got Donnie Yen, who's Ip Man.
Oh, yeah.
Ron Perlman.
Yes, Ron Perlman. He plays a bit of a dickhead in it, doesn't he?
Yeah, he dies in the end. Gets his head cut off in half.
That's it.
I'm just trying to find...
A bit formal. It is a little bit formal. Well, I don't think it's too formal. We just like to chat. We keep it, have a little bit of structure. Otherwise, we'll just go off on tangents, won't we, Chud?
Yeah.
You gotta have some.
Well, we've already fucking done it, haven't we?
Oh god, yeah, we always do this. Always go off on tangents.
I'm trying to find... Who's the bad guy?
I can't think of his name.
There's Abraham Whistler. Whistler. Like, there's the priest. He's the big like one who gets bitten.
Yeah.
Golem, Man in Porn,
Let's have a look.
Jigsaw.
No, that's Blade 1. Oh no, Blade 2. You're determined to find this, aren't you? Ron Perlman. Let's have a look. Oh god.
The cat is
Oh, here you
attacking
go.
him.
So it's Luke Goss. Luke Goss.
Oh, that's Nomak. That's him.
That's it. So, mate, yes, he was the king. Yes, you're right, Chad. Now you've said that, I remember him now.
Well, he's a prince, really.
Yeah. Okay.
I just need to show you guys something a minute. Hang on. There's a cat in the box. I don't know if you can see him. Ragnar.
Oh God.
You see it?
Yeah. Causing trouble.
That's what the noise is in the background. Sorry, if everyone can hear it. I'm just worried he's going to piss on my clothes.
I hope he does.
Oh, focus. Come on, focus. Back on my face. Back on my face. Oh.
On your face. Always on the face.
It's gone out of focus. What a bitch.
It's alright. It's alright. What other news is there? Mate, House of Dragons trailer. What do you think?
I don't know if I like the... A lot of people like the guy that's in it.
Matt Smith?
Yeah, I'm not too sure if I like him or not.
I think he's good. He's a good actor, isn't he?
He's got a weird face, though. I don't know. He's got a kind of face that I don't really like it. Kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Did Ragnar piss on your clothes, did he, Judd?
On my waterproof coat.
Oh, no. At least it was waterproof.
Yeah, but he pissed on the inside of it. If it was the outside, I'd be like, yeah, fair enough, it's the outside. And the thing is, cat piss stinks.
Oh, it stinks so bad, doesn't it? Absolutely horrible.
And I needed it because it was pissing down because I was going to work. So I was like, oh, I better wash it. He's not prick.
Oh, you say that.
Can't say.
Oh, fair enough.
I told Rosa, like, I would have thrown him out the door by now. Oh, Jesus Christ. There we go, I'm focused now. Focused, darlings.
I'm trying to think what other movie news there is. Do I have a cat? No, only Jodie's.
I was going to say that. I was like, I can't say that. That's a bit wrong. Dan has a pussy, but not that kind of pussy.
Not that kind. Sorry. I would get a cat. I always got a cat drunkly. Did I never tell you this story?
Possibly.
I think I did. I might repeat it now. So I went out, had a few drinks, and I remember chatting to this woman, random woman, not even a fucking clue what she's saying. But obviously got home eventually, and Jodie put me to bed. And then so get up in the morning, feeling a bit worse for that, feeling absolutely horrible. And Jodie goes to me, Dan, what about a cat? And you know when you look at somebody, you go, what about a cat? She's like, you kept saying we're gonna get a cat, and you know when that thing just dawns on you, like,
Oh,
oh my god,
where
oh
is
my
where is
god,
it?
where is this cat? So, oh, I was waiting for months. Luckily, I remember giving the woman my number, but I think because I had too much to drink, I gave her the wrong number. Thank God.
Just crazy cat lady turns up at your house.
Just crazy cat lady. Here's your 2 cats you ordered. Oh God.
Maybe she's like, oh, my cat's pregnant. Do you want some of the kittens? Because you got to wait a few months, don't you?
Yeah, do you know what? I think that's actually generally what she said, but yeah,
Oh,
no, the cat
wait for that
lady's
phone
not
call.
turned up. She's not turned up. I'm happy.
Nice. Yeah. So let's move on to the next subject.
Right. What's the next subject?
Then. Is games.
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 Do you have any games news?
Excuse me.
You dirty little bitch.
On
I
camera.
love it. On camera.
Yes, I do have. Oh, for fuck's sake. I keep putting things somewhere and I can never find them. Hold the line.
Hold the line.
I'm trying to think of this off the top of my head. I haven't really seen anything new released
Yeah.
game wise. Not. Oh, where's the fucking images?
Ooh. Apparently, PS5s are being restocked, available from PlayStation directly.
Oh, I tell you what. Sorry, there was something I wanted to talk about in movies, and I've just seen it because I took a picture of it. Is the kind of follow up for Band of Brothers?
Oh, really? They're going to, because obviously I used to love. Oh, is this for movies? Okay.
No, series.
Yeah.
We haven't got a series segment, are we? So it's yeah. So I took a picture of that, and it's called something Air Into the Air. Yeah, Into the
Okay.
Air. Exploring the aerial wars of World War II through the enlisted men of the Mighty Eighth.
Okay.
Based on the Master of the Air American bomber boys who fought the air war against Nazi Germany.
Okay.
They spent 250 million on it so far. It's got the have you seen people talking about that kiddie that just did Elvis film?
Yes.
So he's in it.
Okay. He's a good actor. Well, I'm not sure what his voiceover work. It'd probably be pretty good.
Yeah, so that looks good. That looks interesting. I mean, I might actually watch Band of Brothers again. It's one of those series that I can
It's
binge
so
watch.
good. So good. I just like the bit when they're in the Ardennes forest.
Oh, what, the shells?
The shells.
He's just who is this? Shit! Someone's walking around, isn't he? And he's just like, "How are you doing, boys?" And all of a sudden, and it just goes fucking nuts.
Fucking mental. Or I can't remember the name of the. Do you know when they actually eventually attack the town, and that lieutenant, because we're British here, just runs
Spears.
across the battlefield. Spears.
Oh
that's
yeah,
it.
I know the one. It's towards the end, isn't it? It's when they're trying to and because oh shit.
Because you need to get a message across or something, isn't it? And I just love Spears. He just runs across, and it's the way they said the Germans just looked at him like, "Who's this guy?"
Because they got that fucking absolutely useless bloke, haven't they? That's taking over.
That's it. Yes. Yeah.
He just like goes into shell shock behind the
That's
hobo,
it. Yeah.
and they're just like, "What the fuck we're doing?" And then obviously Winters is who really wants to get involved but can't because of his position.
That's it.
He's like, "Get the fuck on!" And he tells Spears, and Spears just bolts it across this field.
That's it.
Yeah, great. That's great.
Such a good. It is a good season. What did you think of the Pacific?
I started watching it and I didn't finish it. I got to think about 3 episodes in. It doesn't have the same sort of feel.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's
know what you
because maybe because we're English, we can't really relate to it.
yeah.
Whereas obviously Americans can more because that was more their sort of war before ours, wasn't it?
I know what you mean. Yeah. No, I can understand what you
Especially
mean.
with Pearl Harbor, because it's based around Pearl Harbor, isn't it, I guess, after Pearl Harbor.
Yeah. So it's about them obviously fighting the Japanese, isn't it, in the Pacific Theater. So I mean, I liked it. I thought it was very, very good. Like you said, not as good as Band of Brothers, but hopefully this new season sounds promising. Then.
Well, Band of Brothers was directed by Spielberg, wasn't it?
That's it. Yes. So
Co-directed by Spielberg and the guy who plays
Tom.
Ross from bollocks.
Oh.
David Schwimmer.
Oh, David Schwimmer, that's it, Schwimmer.
Oh, so they all like co-directed it together, and I think that's what made it so
Okay.
good. Because David Schwimmer also did. He's done a few war films.
See, I
He did a
I
really
must
famous
admit,
one, but I
after
can't remember.
Friends and Band of Brothers, I don't really know what he's done.
He's directing. That's what he tends to do.
Oh, is he more of a director, is he?
Yeah, he's actually quite a good
Okay.
director as well. Like, I mean, he does do got a couple of cameos every now and then, but
Oh, that's good.
yeah. Anyway, sorry. Right. Sorry, I'm divulging. Right, let's go back to games. Sorry, go on.
Games,
I'm
games,
sorry.
games.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So there's nothing that's really struck out to me about games wise that's coming out or anything like that.
Oh no, problem is during the summertime things are generally quite they're a bit bland, aren't they? Nothing gets released. It's all about Christmas.
Yeah, there's a little build up now, isn't it?
All
Because everyone's
about
off. Because
Christmas.
trust me, I noticed that everybody's fucking off on holiday because all the roads are busy and the trains are full of screaming little kids. That's one of the worst things about getting on the train. Like on Tuesday, I got on the train and it was just full of smelly, sweaty little children. No,
Oh, lovely.
not my cup
Absolutely
of
lovely.
tea. I can't deal with kids at the best of times, let alone on a hot, sweaty train. But
The smell of the piss.
it's just complaining. I tell you what was quite funny about it. Sorry, everyone. Every day we get a train story.
I like your trade stories though.
I was stood in the doorway because there's nowhere to sit because it was really busy, and we pulled up at Sea Mills, and it's not really funny, but I found it funny because I'm horrible. So this dad and this little kid, they come running to the train because he's about to like close the door, and the door closes just in front of the little kid, and I try and press the open button, but obviously it's about to pull away, and the kid just starts crying, and I had to turn around because I was wetting myself.
You are a kid.
He's just like, and then obviously the train driver seen it and opened up the doors, so that was good of the train driver.
Did he? See,
But,
I remember when we were going to Chester, coming back on the last train home, and this couple absolutely pissed out of the head get off the train. And then he's there on the platform, and he's like, I've lost my wallet. I've lost my wallet. Of course, the train doors just closed. He's there banging on the door, going, oh, let me in, let me in. I pressed the button once and I just went like that to him. Tough, mate.
You should have picked up his wallet and go,
So I went like that afterwards. Cheers, mate. Not much you can do.
there isn't much you can do. You can't stop the fucking train, not pulling that emergency cord. Fuck that. You get fined for it.
So I thought that was. I don't know. They are so smashed out their face though.
I saw that. If you've lost someone on the train, you just accept it. It's gone.
Just accept it.
It's gone. I always, everything goes in my bag when I'm on the train. I put it in there and I keep it by me all the time because you just don't know. But, anyway, that's my train story. So yeah, back to games. Like you said, it's summer now, isn't it? So I suppose everybody's having time off, and it's
Everyone's having time
cool
off.
now.
I mean, unless you want to chat about COD.
No.
Nah, I don't really want to chat about that.
I tell you what, I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind talking. I know I was a bit offended. Well, not offended, but I didn't understand it. Was when they put the Godzilla and Kong into what's it called? What do they call it?
Was that sorry? I missed the first part, Chad.
The Godzilla versus Kong. They put that into it, didn't they? Into one of their maps,
Oh God, they did, didn't they? Yes, they
just
did.
to try and
yeah.
like get some money for some reason. But I don't understand. I tell you what, I keep saying is people playing Battlefield 1, and I forgot how fucking good that game looks.
Mate, Battlefield 1 is so good. So I remember when it first came out, and obviously, do you know when people don't really know the maps and you don't really know any of the camping sites? And what's the one when you're like in the French countryside when you get the blimp, but beforehand you're in like trenches beforehand?
I know the one you're on about. I can't remember what it's called.
I can't remember, but I was on the defending team, and this is literally on the day of release, and I just remember literally like 15 people just getting out of the trenches, just running straight towards us.
Climbing
I was
up and over it.
Oh my god, this is so good!
And your character screams as well, doesn't it?
That's it. Yeah. They were charging. I was just like, oh my god. That was. But then obviously, thing is, though, people obviously realise that's not the best thing to do,
No,
and then you just get sniped off all the
because you
machine
just
guns
get
from
absolutely
there.
destroyed.
Absolutely destroyed. But yeah, that first day is. I love Battlefield. That was my probably favourite modern one. I didn't play Battlefield 5. I must admit, I didn't play that one. And I haven't played the new one.
Fucking, it's really bad because I used to play it with James a lot, but it's such a disappointing game. Considering you look at one and look how fucking good that looks.
It looks good, doesn't it?
And it's just made perfectly. Everything works really well. Like, there's so much detail into it. And then they shit out this 2042, and it's complete fucking wank. And then they go, oh, we're not going to try and fix it. We'll just bring a new one out in a couple of years. And you're just like, the fuck are you on about? I paid 70 quid for this game because thinking it was going to be as good as Battlefield 3. And it wasn't. And it's shit now, and it was shit then. And I'm never touching it again because it's really pissed me off. And they've had my fucking money.
Yeah. 60 quid gone.
Well, yeah, I paid 75 quid because I got it on release. I got the...
Oh, you got it on release, and did you get the special editions or that?
The special skins. Oh, that as well. Because they got into the whole skin business, didn't they?
Yeah.
And it was like different skins for your character, different skins for your guns. Oh, I want different guns. I want different modifications. Oh, but you can get a skin for your tank. I don't give a fuck about that. And then the people hacking it straight away. As soon as it was out, people were hacking it. And I was just like, this just ruined. Just destroyed. Because they showed... You remember the release trailers for it? It got me on a rant now.
I don't know. That's good. Keep going.
You remember when they did the release trailers for it, and they showed the city, and it was like how the buildings were collapsing, and there was a tornado going through it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
When they released it, obviously they couldn't release that because that was specifically for a PS5 version, and because I'm a sado and I only got a PS4, I couldn't play the PS5 version, so I didn't have the joy of that. So everything was just like that city is just sand with a few buildings on, and you can go on the top of the buildings, but nothing gets. I used to love that about Battlefield 3. Was there was a city one, and like two sides of the river, and there's a big building in the middle, and you could blow out the pillars, and it would tip over, wouldn't it? And it changed the map. That was fucking mint. And then they said, "Oh yeah, but we got rid of environmental things." Or they had a spaceship that launches. Sorry, what the fuck's that going to do for my game? A spaceship that or a tornado that comes through the map on every map, and I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
What is this?
Well, it's like I did like in the new one the way that you could customize your guns on the move.
Okay, that's
different
cool.
scopes,
That
different
reminds me of
magazines
Crisis then.
Yeah, that sort of thing, and that was good, and I liked that, and I liked the fact that they kind of, but they give you these. There was I think it was like 12 or 13 different types of people you could be. Why can't they just keep it as 4 like they used to? Whereas medic, assault, support, and engineer.
Yeah,
just keep it as that because that's all you need.
And scout.
Because then you just build them to how you like, rather than having because each one had their own special weapon.
Okay.
Because they released a new one. I want to say new one. The last time we played it, they released a new one, and it was a guy with a rocket launcher. But this rocket launcher had like special things on it. But yeah, it's fucking shite. Fucking shite.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I remember when we used to play Bad Company 2. Fucking amazing.
Great.
That was so good.
The story was great, and the game was fucking great. Online was great.
Yeah. Yeah. But good memories. Good old memories.
Yeah, it's just completely just like I don't trust them anymore. It's EA. They got their dirty bastard fingers all over it. That's what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
They're like, how can we make money? Ooh, we'll put skins in.
Ooh, we'll charge you for playing.
Yeah. Here's a map, but it costs you £50.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Fuck off.
Definitely.
Feeding bastards. Or sign up to a monthly fucking subscription so you can get extra minge. Fuck off.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. This is completely different, but talk about subscription service. Have you seen that? BMW are going to start charging a subscription service to like have like heated seats and all this other stuff.
I don't know why, but yeah.
It baffles me. If I bloody paid for the car, say if I paid £30,000 for a car, I would want goddamn heated seats. Not have to pay a further £10 a month or whatever to bloody get access to it.
It would be fair enough if they say, okay, there's subscription things you pay for if you want to have them in your car, but it means that we reduce our car prices by like 30% or something.
Oh, whatever. I can understand that.
Yeah, rather than a 38 grand car, you pay a lot less, but it's not going to be that way, is it? It's going to be like, oh, we can make money off you every month because you just want to warm your ass up on a seat.
Yeah.
But fuck
Yeah.
off! I just hacked that straight away.
Oh, mate, no, that's what I thought. I thought as soon as that's coming out, people are just gonna hack the shit out of it, aren't they?
Yeah, just gonna bypass it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right, we'll go back to some actual gamer news. Gamer news, Chad.
Yeah, actually, well, I wanted to talk about games. Sorry, Dan. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Did you want to go first? You
Oh.
go first. I'll shut up.
No. I was just going to talk about. Have you seen a game called Multiverse? So it's like a little Super Smash Brother. No, not Super Smash. Oh, what's the one with Nintendo characters and they all fight? Oh,
Smash Brothers, isn't it?
yeah, it is Smash, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's basically that, but as you play like Batman, you play a
I
Scrappy.
did see they put Batman into it. Yeah.
Yeah, Batman. I think it looks kind of cool. Kind of cool.
You like those kind of games, though, don't you? You like Street Fighter and that sort of thing.
I do. Yeah, I like Street Fighter. Mate, that's one game you've just completely reminded me. Street Fighter 6. I actually am looking forward to that.
Yeah, I remember you playing the one before when I was at Wix, and you were like bumming it for ages, and I was like, oh, I don't like them. I don't get on them.
Mate, you can get on with this one because they're obviously so like for the control screen. The control options. They're doing like a beginner mode. So like, do you know like say rather having to do like up, back, left, right, square, triangle, you sort of just map your buttons so you can just be a noob.
It's just for people that are shit, then basically.
Shit, it is for people who are shit.
Because I could never get on with them.
I was gutted when number 5 went on to. It was a PlayStation exclusive. I was gutted about that.
Was it?
Yeah,
I
Street Fighter 5 is a PlayStation exclusive. So number 6 isn't.
Were you a fan of Tekken and that sort of thing as well?
I always liked Tekken, but again, Tekken. I try not to play online too much because like you get people who do like 20 hit combos and can like get your life down.
I've seen them come up on YouTube every now and then. It's just saying
And
like
then it's like no,
we're the best fighter in the world on Tekken, and it's just like it's disgusting. They must have like 17 fingers or something.
Oh god, yeah.
But
I would definitely like to go to a tournament just for the heck of it. I would get absolutely bummed.
you wouldn't even
I would
qualify.
qualify because some of these tournaments now have some proper decent money, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of money and well, I mean some decent fucking players as well. But
Oh mate, yeah, they literally dedicate their lives to it, don't they?
well, I used to have some when I used to work at Wix in Longwell Green. There was a kiddie that worked there, and he was like a Modern Warfare, I don't know how to say, a Call of Duty professional player, and he was
Really?
pursuing the career of
Yeah.
like playing it professionally. And I don't know how he's getting on, to be honest, but yeah, he left Wix and he was actually generally pursuing, and he was pretty fucking good as well.
Hey, they're good, but it's like you have to be. If you're not playing 16 hours a day, that's it. You're fucked.
Yeah.
And I mean, I like games, but I don't think. Well, no, I can. I would say I can't sit down there all day and play computer games, but I can, but not to like that extent.
It's a difference though, isn't it? I could play a game. I could quite happily sit down all day and play a game, but I couldn't play a game like Call of Duty for all day because there's only like say 6 maps, and then you're just constantly playing it, and it's just map after map. And that after a while just get bored. I could play a game that's got a campaign to it that's like an 8-hour campaign or something all day, happily. But I try not to because that's just fat and lazy. But
No, innit? It's like Halo, innit? People, well, I can understand it. People are addicted to the Halo multiplayer.
yeah,
They have professional tournaments for that as well.
craziness. But yeah, I want to talk about with regards to the cat's being weird. What's your opinion on VR?
I don't like it.
Do you not?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I think it has potential, but I don't know. I think a lot of times it gets shoehorned in. Whereas I think the only real game that I've seen that absolutely does a fantastic job at it is Half-Life Alyx.
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. Afterlife?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's Half-Life Alyx, wasn't it?
Mm.
But admittedly, I've not played it because I'm not. How much? Some of the sets are like 300-400 quid, aren't they?
They're not cheap. They're like a console on their own.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I keep saying to Rosa I want to get VR because there's certain games I'd like to play that are like better on VR, should I say?
Yeah.
There's like that Walking Dead one that looks really fun, and it just looks fun. But like you said, I think I was looking a minute ago, and like the cheapest one's like £299.
It's £200.
So
Well, isn't PlayStation bringing out the version 2 of their VR headset?
yeah, and they've also stopped making the first one as well, haven't they?
Oh, have they? I didn't realise that.
Because you can't. I've been looking to try and get the PlayStation original one, but you can't get it for some reason. But yeah, they're supposed to be bringing it out because it's part of the PS5 thing, isn't it?
Okay, I mean, it makes sense.
My phone is going off.
Oh, you're not allowed to have a phone call.
Yeah, there's messages. But yeah, that was yeah. I'd quite like to get VR, but it's an investment. Everything's.
It's an investment. I don't think I'd be sick.
Actually, I tell you what. I will talk about it in chit chat. We'll do that in chit chat. So, our next subject then, Dan, is the not so famous.
The not so famous. So this chap is called Fritz Haber, a German chemist that nobody's probably heard of him, but he's probably one of, I suppose, most influential people, basically ever to exist. I'm not sure what do you know much about him?
No, not a single thing.
No, not a single thing. So really, it goes back to, so obviously in the old days with crops, obviously when they didn't have the technology, like we did, one of the things they noticed is that crops that had obviously been put on the same field didn't get as much yield. So they used to go around hunting for guano or bird shit. Surprisingly, this actually led to wars. There was a lot of wars on bird shit because they could use the bird shit to get ammonia, and then they could use that to farm the crops. What Fritz Haber did is he essentially came up with a way to synthesize ammonia without the need for bird poo. So he's accounted for, or they reckon that 2/3 of global food production is because of his process. He's responsible for the lives of billions, or about half the world's population. So what's the world's population at the moment? 6-7 billion. So they reckon he's responsible for about 3.5 billion people alive today. I think I even saw somewhere that about half the nitrogen atoms in your body is down to it's down. They call it the Haber-Bosch process. So this chap, well, he basically made modern food production possible. Now, the only, I suppose, it is a problem, is he also loved chemical warfare. So, obviously, during World War One, when ammunition, well, it all started off with explosives. So, sorry, Chad, if I'm going, ask questions if you want.
No. It's just definitely. I'll talk to you about it in a minute. I got something to talk about.
So, this chap, obviously, during World War One, he was
sweets. Sorry.
Chewing your knob. During World War One, obviously, he being a chemist knew that he could actually change the production of this into basically making explosives. So he helped with the German war effort making explosives. But like I said, he was also an avid, well, they call him the father of chemical warfare. So he developed and weaponized chlorine gas. Now, I think chlorine gas, I'll have to check the statistics on this, but when chlorine gas was first deployed, it killed 6,000 troops on its first day. So obviously very, very effective. Now, so I'm sort of giving you his whole life story here. Now, he actually won a Nobel Peace Prize in 1918 for chemistry, obviously for his work with feeding people. But there was obviously quite a bit of controversy in his Nobel Peace Prize because obviously I suppose he's a mass murderer, isn't it? But not many people turned up to his ceremony. They didn't, obviously, a lot of them had objections. But that's not really, I suppose, that's not really the worst part of it. His wife, hearing about this, of how many people he was responsible for killing, took herself took his revolver, I think it was, went out to their back door, literally went out of the back door and shot herself in the head and died in the arms of their son. Now, as coming to World War II, he died in about 1930. Where is it? 1930. Oh God, is it 34? So 1934 he died, and he died of a heart attack in Switzerland. But what happened is, because of his research into chemical warfare, his company helped basically design Zyklon B. Now, do you know what Zyklon B was used for, Chad?
I do not.
No, so Zyklon B was used to basically it was the gas they used to exterminate the Jewish people.
Okay, I didn't know that.
No. So that's why I thought it was quite interesting, because on one hand, he's made basically food production possible, and he, like I said, he's accounted for billions of lives. On the other hand, his research, well, it killed millions of people. Now, today, I think he was viewed as a hero at the time. I think they even, because of his inventions with obviously ammonia, I think they literally claimed they could make bread from air. That was the slogan he used, bread from air. So I just thought he was just a very interesting person.
Yeah.
In that
you can understand why he isn't as famous as he should be, because of the bad things he's done. Outweigh the good things. Even though he's potentially saved millions of lives, he's also taken millions of lives as well.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, no, he saved billions of lives. That's the thing, isn't it? Billions of lives.
Yeah.
It just goes. I don't know. It's just crazy, isn't it? How I suppose he did obviously have noble intentions, but to him, I can't remember what the exact quote is, but the reason why he believed in chemical warfare, because he thought that was a better way to die than someone who was shot and basically bled to death. That was his reasoning to develop
chemical, I guess. If it's mustard chemicals, gas, then not really. But
yeah, no. I don't know. I just think it's just interesting how, like I said, he won a Nobel Peace Prize, but he's obviously responsible for the death of a lot of people.
Moral
moral dilemma. Definitely a moral dilemma.
Yeah.
So he was Jewish as well. So he obviously didn't really like Hitler, but he was good friends with Einstein as well. So you used to have conversations with Einstein, I think, regularly.
Yeah, there you go. See, that's weird, because I thought I'd do a bit of research as well and find someone who's not famous that should be famous. And I came up with someone called Norman Ernest Borlaug.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know this one.
He was an American biologist, humanitarian, and Nobel lecturer who has been called the father of the Green Revolution. And agriculture's greatest spokesman and the man who saved billions of lives. He is one of 7 people to have won a Nobel Peace Prize, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and a Congressional Gold Medal. And was also awarded the Padma Vibhushan, whatever that is. It's Indian, so it's India's second highest civil honor.
Okay.
What did he do? So he plant pathology and genetics from the University of Minnesota. He took up an agricultural research position in Mexico, where he developed a semi-dwarf, high-yield, disease-resistant wheat variant during the mid-20th century. Led the introduction of the high-yielding variants combined with modern agricultural production techniques to Mexico, Pakistan, and India. As a result, Mexico became a net exporter of wheat by 1963. Between 1965 and 1970, wheat yields nearly double in Pakistan and India. So it's just weird, because obviously he's done something similar to the guy that you're on about, but different in a different way. It kind of just sounded, so when you were talking about him, obviously this guy was alive after the war, so
okay.
Well, it says between 1914 and 2009.
Oh wow! So he lived up until quite recently.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently he's just like he's not very famous in the whole grand scheme of things, but he actually helped massively. But yeah, I thought I'd have a quick look as well whilst you were talking about him.
No, no. Well, that's it just goes to show that there's lots of inventions that you don't know about. Like you said, he obviously that chap you're doing. What? So was it? Did he make it possible for wheat to be produced? Did he? Did he
It was
genetically modify it?
yeah, it was a disease resistant. I can't remember what it said now. It was just basically like a better wheat than we normally have.
Okay. So did he do that through selective breeding then? Was
It
it?
looks at genetic, yeah, genetic
Okay.
pathology.
Okay. That sounds
Yeah,
really interesting.
semi-dwarf high yield disease resistant wheat variants. So yeah, there you go. So,
Okay.
but basically, your bread that you get on your table now is because of him, I guess.
Because of him, I suppose what it is, isn't it? My chap and your chap. So,
Yeah, it's
like
very
I said,
similar.
my chap supplies the fertilizer, and your chap supplies the wheat.
Yeah,
Interesting.
there you
Very
are.
interesting. I don't know. I just like to learn about random things. It was only because of a video on. Oh God, what's the channel? So on a few YouTube channels, I follow a few sort of scientific people, and they were just chatting about him, about I suppose the morality of his
Yeah.
invention. The fact that he's responsible for, like I said, billions and billions of people,
Well, what
and
was
yet,
there was something else? There was some other scientist that did something in World War Two, and then he felt really bad for it afterwards. That was
the chap who invented the Bob, wasn't it?
the Bob.
The nuclear bomb.
Oh right, okay. Yeah, yeah.
I can't remember what his name is off the top of my head, but he felt massively guilty. And I think
It
I
was
believe
Hiroshima,
after.
wasn't it? Because Hiroshima happened, and he was like, I am the reason for like millions upon millions of
Oh,
deaths or something.
it's the way he said it. I can't remember who said it, but eventually he ended up
Committing suicide, didn't he?
committing suicide,
Shot
wasn't it?
himself. Yeah,
Shot himself because he was scared of what he'd actually created.
was true. But I mean, it's like nuclear power, nuclear weapons, should I say, have. Oh, they're devastating, but at the same time, they gave us the ability to use nuclear power. So there is a good outcome of this, although there's still the negative side of it. But
Well, yeah. I
yeah,
think you have to be careful who has them, obviously. When you have nutters like
North Korea.
Putin. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if he presses that big red button, we're all fucking done. We're gone. It's Fallout 3.
Fallout 3. And yes, yeah.
No
Oh,
matter.
we're a cheery one now, aren't we?
Anyway, yeah. So
Cheery.
we're on to the final subject of the night, Dan, and it's chit chat now.
Shit.
So
chat.
I do have something. I do have a story. So,
Oh, nice.
this is just yeah. So Monday. What day was this? Sorry, hang on. What were we on? It wasn't yesterday, so it must have been Sunday. We were both, myself and Rosa, were in the house talking about the shower and stuff because we've been having issues with the shower pump.
Oh, yeah.
So so I was like, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll have a look online and see if I can get a new one. Found a new one, 180 quid. I was like, okay, that's a bit expensive, but we need one because the one we had sounded like a bag of nails, and it worked whenever it felt like it. You could stand in the shower and it just wouldn't do anything. So I'd have to get out of the shower, go to the pump, crack the nut on the top to release the pressure so that the pump would turn on, and then run back to the shower. So I was like, I'll buy a new one and I'll replace it because I looked online and it seemed it wasn't that hard. And I spoke to one of our friends who's a builder and he said it's not too difficult. You just need to isolate. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, so I do that. So I spend 180 quid. I go and pick up the pump. So I come on Monday from work. I sit down, have my dinner, and I was like, right, I'm going to go get this pump. So off I go. Go to Avonmouth, half an hour. Get there. Come all the way back out to the house. And what I did prior to leaving the house is I turned on, I isolated the valves, went into the attic, and isolated the cold water tank up there, and I turned off the valve and that. Went downstairs, opened all the taps so it could drain itself. Fucked off, came back, and I was like, okay, so easy enough. It should all be good. So I turned off the mains, and I started disconnecting the cable. I was like, oh, that was pretty easy. I was like, fair enough, okay. So this is easy. Take a picture so I don't need to try and remember what cable goes where. I took a picture of it. I took a picture. So I started like taking off because you got 4 hoses going to a pump. You got the inlets and the outlets for cold and hot.
Okay. Yeah.
So I take off the inlets first on the hot and cold, and nothing comes out. So I'm like, oh, great, that's fine. A little bit comes out, but I got a bucket there, so it's catching it. And I was like, oh, that's fine, that's all right, that's not too bad. Take the cold feed off, and a little bit comes out because there's a bit of residual in the pipes. So I was like, okay. And I cracked the hot one.
Oh no.
And for some reason, there's a shit ton of water still in the tank. Even though I fucking emptied the fucking thing before I left, and I left it a good hour running. So I'm there, like, with this hot water pissing all over me.
Sorry.
And I'm like, shit, because I'm like, there's electrics there, but obviously everything's turned off because I've turned it all off. But there's electrics there, and I'm like, oh no, Rose has sat there wetting herself because I'm getting covered in fucking hot water. And I'm like flailing like a little bitch, going because it's like coming all down my arm, down my chest and stuff. So what I managed to do is put the connector higher than the tank, so obviously gravity can't force that water to come out.
Okay.
So I do that, and the thing is, the way I put it up, it was only held there by like a pipe, so it's wedged between 2 pipes. So every now and then it would come loose and it fucking twat me on it. So I get twatted on the head, and it'd be hot water as well, pissing all over me. And obviously Rose is just wetting herself, thinking it's hilarious, and I'm like screaming and shouting, going, "Oh fucking thing!" And then I get to a point where I'm just like, right, okay, I'm just gonna have to rush this. I'm just gonna have to rush to get the connector on. So I get the new one out and I put it like on top of some towels. I connect the ones I can connect, and I'm like, okay, that's easy, right? Here comes the hard job. The thing is, with the new one, you have to put a filter inside the connector, it's like a metal sort of filter thing. It just stops any shit getting in it. And was that on the hot one? No, it wasn't. Sorry, there was just a normal rubber washer on the hot one. But the problem is, because it's still leaking, trying to get the washer on with the connector whilst hot water's pissing everywhere. So I'm there like just like, I just got to fucking do it. I just got to do it. So I quickly did it, and it went everywhere. So I was like, oh, start again. Hold it up there. Stop it pissing out. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go again. So like I think like 3 or 4 times I did it, and in the end I just got a pair of pliers and I just pinched the flexi connector, the flexi pipe, as much as I could, and it barely trickled out. But even then, it was still coming out. But anyway, I managed to do it. I think it took me like 2.5 hours to get this fucking thing connected. But now we have a nice working shower pump, which seems to work really well, and it's so much quieter because our bedroom's got like the airing cupboard inside in the bedroom, and then the hot tank's in that airing cupboard, and the pump's in front of it. So when someone used to have a shower with the old one, it used to be like that. It was fucking so loud. And but now this one's just like, so
it's really quiet.
So when Rose is on late shifts and she comes home and has a shower now, it's not going to be like no, touchwood is all working fine now. But that was an eventful Monday. I was fucking knackered by the end of Monday.
That's funny.
Because it took me like, not only had I been to work, and work was quite like busy because they're like down on colleagues, so I was having to do other people's jobs as well as mine. I was like, I come home and I was like, I got to do this because it needs to be fixed. We can't not have showers because it got so bad that we couldn't have showers sometimes. And I was like, I'm disgustingly sweaty. I need to have a shower. So I thought, fuck it, I'll fix it and have a shower. So yeah, I fixed it, and it seems to be working okay now. But that was fun, and I was like, well, this is just the beginning of many things I'm gonna have to do in this house. That's gonna wind me up.
Oh my god. Oh my mate, I gotta tip my bathroom out. I ripped a few of the panels out because like whatever the person did beforehand, they obviously, rather than just doing things properly and plastering the wall, they've just thought, fuck this, we do this as quick as possible, and just put tongue and groove over the old shitty walls. So I'm ripping them off at the moment. I'm thinking, oh my god. Oh my god. Do you know when you're just like trying to sort someone's bodge job out, and it's like, Jesus Christ.
Sometimes you just got to start from scratch, though, don't you, with that?
Literally have to start from scratch. I got to rip everything out. I got to rip the toilet out. I got to rip the sink out. Got to rip all this wood paneling, this horrible wood paneling that leads to shittier walls underneath, mate. I can understand why they done it.
We'll cover that up and we'll just forget about that.
Cover that fucking
So you
proper.
see you got wood paneling in your bathroom, have you?
Yeah,
Like,
so
the
they
old
put
style.
like tongue groove, bloody. That's it, tongue groove paneling. Oh, it's horrible. She's got in bloody pea, or it's in pea green.
Oh, what?
Mate, it's vile.
What is it
Absolutely
with old
vile.
women in green and pink?
Oh
I don't know,
God.
it's not even pink, is it? What's it called? It's called like prawn, isn't it?
Ugh.
Look, when we were looking at houses before we got this one, we went to a few places and there were like elderly people that sadly passed away. But so most of the time the bathrooms were either green, like a really soft green,
That's it. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly
or
mine.
it was that nasty pinkish like prawny colour. And it was always like shell effect as well. Or,
Oh God.
you know, like the kind of weird, like, how can you describe it? You know, like a clam.
Yep.
With the shape
Yeah.
of the clam. It was always that sort of shape, and then the toilet was horrible, and everything stank of piss. I mean, we've seen some really nice houses that just needed a lot of money put into them.
Yeah.
It was just like, we just couldn't bother to do that. I just
Couldn't
want to
bother
move
to
into
do
a
all
house
that.
and just live in it.
Oh, that's my thing. I got to pour a load of money into this, son.
It's an investment.
It's an investment. Yeah, that's what we'll call it. An
This
investment.
house just gained money because of where it is, but might get an extension done at some point. But the other thing as well with doing the shower pump is obviously I had to get in the attic, and the only thing I've got is a little step ladder which is probably 4 foot high.
Okay.
So I've got to get my fat ass up into the attic. So I'm having to do that business where you push yourself up, and I can hear everything creaking as I'm doing it. I'm like, please don't fucking fall
God.
through.
What? She didn't even put a loft ladder in.
No, there's no loft ladder. It's too small for a loft ladder.
Oh my
But
God.
we're supposed to be getting like a telescopic one to do that. It's all
Oh,
boarded
mate.
up there. Everything, the whole floor is boarded, so it's fine
Yeah.
once you're up there. It's just
It's just
obviously
getting
getting
up
yourself
there.
up there because I'm quite heavy. I can get myself up. It's just the sound that the two bits of wood that I was pushing myself up with were just kind of going. That's how I can just imagine myself going through the ceiling. I mean, like just doing that thing where you just sit there and just stare and just go, oh, what the fuck am I going to do with that? But yeah, I would have sent Rose up, but she's too much of a wuss to go up in the attic.
Ah, you should have dominated
There's a
her.
light up there, so it's not as if it's dark. It's like, but then again, it's like asking Rosa to turn an isolation valve off is probably a little bit too far.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Rosa, I expect you to do more DIY.
She to be fair to her, she does put IKEA furniture together pretty well. I hate
Does
putting
she?
fucking, especially when it comes to the drawers. I hate putting drawers together. It's just so monotonous.
Mate, outrageous. These behind me.
Yeah,
Oh my God, they're. Or is it a bit down? Sorry, but they
That's-
they didn't go together too
that's
bad.
nice.
But yeah, it is rage inducing, isn't it?
oh, it's just I built the TV stand downstairs, and I thought that was stressful enough because I had 2 drawers in. But Rose has done like all the units in the bedroom with like 8 drawers in and stuff like that.
Oh God.
Sod that, I got better things to do in my life.
Oh
But,
God,
Rosa
yeah.
built those as well behind us, but I did the bed. That was a fun event when I was doing the bed, making the bed with Rosa. Not long after we moved in, she was knackered. She was like, "I just want to go to bed." I was like, "We haven't got a fucking bed. We need to build it." We had a mattress, but I was just like, "Let's just build the bed, get it done with, and then you can pass out and go to sleep." I was like, "I'm so tired, I've got to fucking-" Oh,
Oh, Rosa.
yeah.
I can imagine that. Jodie's exactly the same.
I just want to go to bed. We didn't even have a sofa. She couldn't sleep on the sofa or anything. All we had was the bed.
Wardrobes that I couldn't let. Her.
Yeah.
Oh, the bed.
Moving in,
Hila-
eh? I'm not doing it
hilarious.
again, that's for sure. Not for a long time.
Not for a lot. That's exactly what Jodie said, mate. I remember when we moved into Kimmel Bay, all we had was bloody bean bags.
I remember the
Oh.
bean bags.
The goddamn bean bags. Fucking hate the bean bags.
Was it bean? No, what did you have when I went there? Didn't you have like chairs?
Oh, chairs. Wait, no, yeah, no, because I had the bean bags, and then we bought the cheapest, nastiest table possible. So we had these horrible chairs, and then
yeah.
we got a proper sofa.
Yeah.
Started work at 6 a.m. Well, it didn't take you all day, did it?
She wasn't really doing anything towards the end of it as well because she was just moping, saying she was tired. So it was mostly me doing it all, but she's just doing it, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Chad.
But yeah, I'm not in a rush to move out. Not unless like this house like triples in price, and I'll be like, oh fuck it, I'm going. But yeah, no, got to build a cat race coming in the beginning next week. Catio.
Oh, that's gonna be a catio.
Yeah.
I can already hear the frustration.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah. Rosie, you can build that one anyway.
I'm not saying anything that can get me incarcerated.
Yeah.
I'm keeping that to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't want to get attacked.
So you're not back at work then because you're on holidays?
I'm on holiday. Mate, it feels so weird. When I'm going to go back in on Monday, it's going to be weird because I've been off for so long. Well, not so long, but like it's only been a week and a half, but it feels so long.
You can have your alarm set and you'll be like, what the fuck is this?
What is this?
How the fuck is waking me up at this time of night? Yeah, it is a bit weird. Like today, because I had to drive in today because of the train strikes and all the trains were cancelled.
Oh, yeah.
So I changed my alarm and I got an extra like 45 minutes sleep.
Okay.
But I shouldn't have done that. It just completely threw me off.
Did you panic while you're driving? Like, oh my god, I'm
No,
going to be late.
I wasn't on board about it if I was fucking late. Sodom if I was late. No, it was just like kind of like I was like, I've slept for too long. I feel like shit. And I can't be asked. And it was like, yeah, driving into work is dangerous. Because people want to race me all the time.
Yes, Jodie is working at the moment, so it's been amazing, Rosa. Can do what I want during the day. Now, I've been doing odd jobs.
How many boxes of tissues you've been through?
Got no tissue left in the house.
It's just your recycling box outside is just full of empty cardboard tissue boxes.
It's just like, oh no, it's sticking to my hand. Oh no. Just come in. It's like that scene in South Park, isn't it? When he's like,
ectoplasm. That's the internet gets cancelled in that episode.
What? Yeah. When you go around, do you just have a little bit of internet?
Internet porn.
Little bit of internet. I'm just gonna. I like it. He's like, I'm just gonna click on this pop on just for the fun of it. I love it so much.
It was a good episode.
And then have you tried to turn it off again?
It's what's the TV licensing? Not TV license. Is it TV subscription one as well? Tell me about your problems. He's got the little flaps.
Yeah, isn't it?
I just want to get TV back.
Is the service not up to your standard? I remember that one. That's such a good episode.
That was good.
Oh, sorry. You gotta have. Was it a 28 waiting period? We might do it between August and December.
Is that what? That's too long. Oh, is it? It's too long. Oh, that's good. And then he gets his boss to come out. I'd be just getting my super. He stands there as well. I love South Park. I should really start watching it again.
I need to watch the new season. I've not
just treat myself to an episode every now and then.
Oh, it is brilliant. I just love it. Absolutely love it. Right, Are we going to wrap it up now, Chud?
Yeah, I think so. I think we've had a good night.
A good night, a good little chat. Hopefully the stream's been a bit better quality from my end.
Yeah, it looks like I've been watching it from this side and it looks okay.
Excellent.
No jumpiness.
Brilliant. Thank you, Rosa, for joining us as always. You're our moderator. And Mr. Hill, thank you. If you're still here, John, give us a hi.
Mind you, it's 9:30, so you might be half cut.
Pissed out of his head. Give us a hi. Thanks for the laugh. Thank you, John. Thank you, Mr. Hill. Well, that's it.
Right,
remember to follow the channel.
Yeah, John, follow us.
Follow us.
Buy our
merch.
Us,
please. Buy our merch. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. T-shirts and sweat rags.
It's fine. Oh, and if you want, John, you can join us tomorrow. I think Chud's going to be streaming Last of Us 2.
Fuck yeah, I forgot about that. Emotional, man. Emotional.
We just got past emotional. No cider tonight. Lies. There you go. Yeah,
every Wednesday and Saturday, John, if you fancy tagging along next time and listening to us. But yeah, so I'm live again because Dan did his Resident Evil yesterday and Didn't die.
Didn't die, mate. I'm hoping we'll be able to complete it on the next one.
You reckon?
Hoping. I think so. If I go quick enough, I might be able to complete it.
Okay.
I hope.
I'm nowhere near completed. Nowhere near the end of Last of Us. I've only just tickled the start. Barely tickled the start. So we got a few episodes of that.
Couple of
Yeah,
little
it's just
testicles.
like,
Ooh.
let me just blow on them.
Right. We gotta go. We gotta go,
yeah.
people.
Bye.
We gotta go. Thank you.
It's been a bit.
Oh shit.